To my new series called What If. And what if is something that's been on my mind since recently losing my mom. It's going to be a quick early morning series to kind of get you excited about your day and to make you more mindful of your day as you go through your day. And so today's what if is something I've been thinking about, because a lot of times bad things happen to us in our life and we cling to those bad things without thinking about how those bad things impact our future. So today's what if is, what if life were more like a pencil than an ink pen? And good morning, everyone. As you're coming in, good morning. And what I mean by that is that what if you could erase all the bad things that happen in your life? You know, what if you could erase the things that didn't work quite right? What if you could go back and erase the things that you don't like in your past? You know, sometimes we think, man, wouldn't that be great? And good morning, everyone, as you're coming in. But the truth of the matter is, our good is contingent upon our struggles. Our good is contingent upon our opportunity areas and our obstacles. And I'll give you an example. If I could go back and erase my divorce, I'd also go back and erase my kids, because the kids were the byproduct of that relationship. Sometimes we lose our jobs and we think, oh my goodness, if I could go back and erase, you know, that firing or me being laid off. You know, but if you really think about life in its totality, every single opportunity area brings us to something very good. So that being that life is more like a pen, we have to remember everything that we write today becomes part of our tomorrow. So we have to be more mindful as to the choices that we make today. And the beautiful thing about life is that you get to choose what you write. And I don't think enough of us realize that you have 100% control over what you put with your pen in your book of life. You want more abundance? Write it in your book of life. You want to be healthier? You want to be thinner? Write it in your book of life. And then go through each day and make the choices that are going to bring about what you're writing in your book of life. You have the choices to, at any point, grab your pen and rewrite your life. So as long as you're living, you have that choice. And I think we forget that. We say, oh, I'm working 3 jobs. I'm working 4 jobs. And I don't have a choice. You have a lot of choices. Maybe you're just not taking them. Maybe you're not taking them because you're afraid. Maybe you're not taking them because you don't know what the next step is. But you do have choices. And as long as you're living, you have the choice to live a better life. The other thing we have to remember as we work to rewrite our stories is that nothing is impossible. And that you could be at the very, very bottom today and be at the very top tomorrow because you've started to write a new story. Who are you spending time with? Who are you listening to? What are you reading? What are you doing that's going to contribute to you writing a different story tomorrow? And why is this important? Because when it's all said and done, we want to leave this world in a lot of different ways, but we don't want to leave this world with regret. If you want to travel a lot, why isn't that your story? Are you working towards that? If you want kids, why is that not your story? If you want a better job, why is that not your story? Are you limiting yourself inside a box that someone else is giving you? Or are you picking up the pen of life every single day and choosing to do whatever it takes to rewrite your story? And even though pen is permanent, pen, as long as you're living, is not forever. You can choose at any time to rewrite who you are, where you live, where you work, and what type of life that you're going to live. And what if it's going to be my new series, guys? I'm going to be on every morning around 7:45. It's a quick in and out series. I'll be back at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time for the business briefing. But I just want to give you something to start your day on the right note. Remember, everything from what's in your bank account to the kind of car you drive to who you're in a relationship with, where you work and where you live is a series of the choices that you've made. And that if you want to change them, all you have to do is pick up a pen and starting today, make different choices and write a different story.